Hello, welcome back. In this series of Making Sense of It All, we're trying to reflect on different aspects of our world, which is changing so quickly, and trying to help us think about what it tells us about us as people, us as a church, and kind of how we can make the best of it, how we can still be hopeful and positive and upbeat, and find meaningful ways to make life better and to make our world better. You might have seen earlier in the week Pope Francis blessing the entire world from that empty St. Peter's Square. It was amazing. And one thing he says, we're afraid. He says it's okay to be afraid. The disciples were afraid. We're afraid. And God knows that we're afraid. And what God does when we're afraid? Well, he calms the storm. He helps us out. He makes us realise that he's still there through his blessings. He makes us realise that God has not abandoned us. God is present and can be present through our actions and our words and our love. And that's maybe what we're called to do. This week we're going to think about how much do we need? Because that fear has led to a lot of things recently. One of the things you'll notice, of course, is queues outside supermarkets, empty shelves everywhere. I went out to try and get some food for our family. Empty shelves everywhere because people have been scared into thinking we're not going to have enough. We're going to run out of stuff. Let's panic buy. And now people are starting to realise that actually, by doing that, we're making other people go without. By taking more than we need, people aren't getting what they need. And I wonder if, as a result of these next few weeks and months, we're going to start thinking a little bit more about what people actually need, about what we actually need. Maybe we've reflected on the things that are now more important to us than ever, the things that we've been taking for granted, seeing people, hanging out with family and friends, just being able to kind of make physical contact. Maybe we'll value them a bit more. But what I want you to really think about this week is, what do you need? In the Our Father, when we ask God and we pray that prayer that Jesus taught us, we ask for our daily bread, not for the bread for this week, next week and the week after, just in case there isn't any left at the supermarkets. God will always give us what we need, not what we want. And if we only take what we need, then everyone will have what they need. That's a fundamental understanding of our faith, and it calls us to be more generous than ever at this time. What's really nice to see is lots of stories of hope, with people donating excess food, donating excess resources, companies donating protection masks and equipment to the NHS, people donating money to the NHS, people donating free electric bikes so that NHS workers can get to the hospital. People are starting to be more generous because that is the way to deal with fear, with love. And love, charity, they're the same thing. That love should inspire us, a generosity of spirit to help other people. So your challenge this week in making sense of it all, think about what you actually need. Think about what you don't need. And think about how you can give to those in need. Because if we do, then that love and that presence of God can still be present even though we're scared and even though we're confused. And it will help us all make sense of it all. We'll see you next week.